Alrighty YouTube, another one of Kip's Clips. So, going through my emails there and I get this across, and it's my email alert from BBC News, and it's a thing I've only recently subscribed to this channel, and they send out BBC Trending, and I understand it's reporting on Twitter trends or social networking trends that are happening in particular spots in the world. Now, when I first initially seen this picture, first thing that stood out to me was the big Knights Templars cross. Okay, Mark Dice, that's a Knights Templars cross. Not the stupid thing you said Madonna had round her neck, but anyway, Mark Dice, Bojo. And let's take a look. Now, if you look at the mainstream media from the perspective, it is all selling you something. Nothing is on the news to give you news. It's either selling you something, propagating an agenda, trying to manipulate. There's always a reason for this information being brought out. BBC being the biggest brainwashing corporation, the largest television corporation in the world with men on the ground, they're the world leader. So let's see what they're selling you, what they are promoting. It's kind of like when you see a news article like, "Oh my god, there has been a few suspicious deaths with this new drug called You'll Love It to Hit You All. You can buy it at these places. This is how the kids are taking it." It's a fucking advertisement. Sales go up when they show you this stuff, right? So, when I seen this, I haven't done it yet, but I probably will. I'll probably go and look for this lassie on Facebook. But let's just see what the BBC with let's understand as well now. You can go and look into how they break it up. This is BBC World Services and stuff. So they'll say that it isn't funded by British taxpayers, but ultimately British taxpayers' money created, funded, started the whole BBC. And this is what our money, well, people who are stupid enough to pay a TV licence, is facilitating. Oh, and it's just a coincidence as well that you've got all the propagation and propaganda coming out about the Mexican drug cartels as well. Something to watch. Something is brewing in Mexico, I believe, and it's part of the planned worldwide civil unrest everywhere. They're bringing everybody. They're trying to bring every country to breaking point. There you go. It's actually giving you a hashtag and everything, I think. Is that I don't know exactly how hashtags work, right? But does that mean that you'd be able to find her online? I bet you it would. I wonder how much the head of the Knights Templar cartel paid the BBC for this advert. I wonder how much, and I'm sorry, this from me, coming from a perspective where I understand, this serves no reason other than to promote this Knights Templars, drugs cartel's daughter's music career. This is all this is, and it is directly from the BBC itself YouTube channel. How much did the BBC receive in bribes and corruption to put an advert out for a known drug cartel called the Knights Templar's daughter? Just watch this shameless propaganda, man.
Knights Templar is a drug cartel that operates in western Mexico, in the state of Michoacan, and it's a really violent group that is taking control of the situation.
The vigilantes are rising up against the Knights Templars cartel. So what do we need? We need a BBC advert for the Knights Templars cartel's daughter's music career to just try and sway the public opinion to fucking... We can't have the vigilantes and the real people wanting justice instead of the criminally controlled cartels. I mean, seriously, listen to the music and all that as well. It really is like a fucking advert. And if people that are into media and advertising and who pretend to try and analyse any sort of a media in any analytical, common sense way, analyse this news piece, and what you will find is a complete advert for her and the Knights Templars cartel. And hey, she looks alright to me, man. I'll definitely be checking out her Facebook page.
They are showing off, and they have like a really nice life, surrounded by luxury.
I need to point out, sorry, I know I interrupt, but I need to point out, and this is the small things that you need to pick up on so you know what's happening. BBC Mundo, right? I guarantee that will be a region within that will encompass Mexico's British brainwashing corporations. They brainwash the whole world, they literally do. That's why you get BBC World Services. But anyway, just bear that in mind. This guy is a BBC, he works for the BBC.
Really nice life, surrounded by luxury, and people is thinking, what is happening here? This case exposes how Mexico is changed.
There's a web. Right, quick, pause the video and write it down, people. So the you want the BBC to get their advertisement worth, right? So they'll be, I don't know, they'll probably get paid by the hits. Do you think the BBC will? I think that guy that works for BBC Mondal will be getting paid off the Knights Templar by the extra hits she gets on her YouTube, on her Facebook page. But if you want to go and support a Knights Templars, drug lords, nah, I better not say anything too offensive. Daughter, gyrating daughter, pass her on to the Facebook website, because BBC has provided you with all the details you need to go and support Knights Templar, Mexican drugs cartels, daughters, music career. Great BBC. Keep paying your TV licence. If you ain't supporting paedophiles and hiding up their fucking crimes, you are supporting, like, the HSBC. Hold on a sec. The HSBC, run by a lord in the fucking parliament. That lord, the lord is one of the directors. The HSBC got caught under Lord Green, I believe it was, laundering money for the Mexican cartels through, was it Barbados or something, but through the HSBC. And now what you've got, the BBC, with lots of other people, lords and stuff, sitting on their fucking board, giving you advertisements for the fucking Mexican drug leader cartel, the Knights Templar's daughter. Unfucking believable, man. Keep paying your TV licence. This is what it's funding. Drugs. Right now there's an argument that the world economy is getting kept afloat with the drug trade. They need to promote it. This is what's happening. Right, so anyway, you want to go and check out a drug cartel's leader's daughter's Facebook. Here is the information provided to you by the BBC. So go and buy it. Do you see where I'm coming from with this? This isn't a complete advertisement.
Yes, the vigilantes to organize themselves to fight. In Mexico, they are using Princesa Templaria as a hashtag. It's the Templar Princess. It's a way to express that they are against what is happening with them, a way to criticize them. That's the way to canalize what is happening.
Brought to you by the BBC. You better get to that Facebook page. You better get our hits coming up, because the BBC probably are getting paid by the hits that Facebook page goes up by this shameless propagation of an advertisement promoting a drug cartel leader's daughter's music career on the BBC News channel. By BBC Mondal or whatever, they'll probably be the Mexican speaking region or whatever, the BBC Brainwashing Corporation. There you have it, my friends. Don't you just love the BBC? keep paying your licence. This is what it's funding: paedophilia, cover-up of corruption in the UK and worldwide, propagation of the European Union within the UK, even though that their Royal Charter says that they need to give fair and unbiased news, and they take fucking grants and money off the European Union, which breaks a contract, which means it's null and void and nobody has to pay it because they're fraudulently trying to enforce a contract which doesn't exist because they didn't uphold their side of it, and that's even if you believe in a legal contract anyway. So stop paying your contract, man. It's fraudulent bullshit, load of crap. Check my channel. I've went through the Royal Charter bit by bit, showing you that the agreement the BBC made with the Queen as part of a Royal Charter, to even for the Queen to go, oh, I declare the BBC to exist by this Royal Charter, woo! And so she declared the Royal Charter to exist, and it was a contract with the people of this country, enshrined and meant to be upheld by the Queen. BBC in breach of it. You do not have to pay your licence. Try and say this stuff in a courtroom with them, you'll probably get fined, you'll probably get laughed at and stuff, so there's no point in arguing with this stuff with them because they know. But anyway, too much to say, not enough time to say it. But there you have it. Shameless, absolute advertising for the Knights Templars drug cartel's daughter's music career on the BBC. Got to fucking love the BBC, man. They never cease to amaze. Alrighty, YouTube, so thumbs this up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, all the links below. A lot more links down below. Good way to keep in touch if they shut the channel down. Subscribe to the channel, click the email alert link as well. That's a good way to keep up to date with all the latest news. And leave all your comments below as well, good, bad, ugly and indifferent. And don't forget, check out me on the radio show, Glasgow Underground News Network. You'll catch me and Kev every week on truthfrequencyradio.com, 6 to 8 PM UK times. Alrighty, YouTube, thanks for listening. Catchies.